Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's your favorite content creator, King Akon. Now, usually I don't make videos like this, but today there was something that really wasn't sitting well within my spirit, so I just felt like I had to get on here and share. But anyway, this channel, what I do is I talk about bridging the gap between the African continent and the diaspora, specifically African Americans, because I live in America, and it's something that doesn't really sit well with me. You know, I've been living in this country for 30 years, and over the years there's been a lot of different things that have gone on in this country, and even much longer than that, I'm sure. I mean, if you're much older than me, I'm in my early 40s, so if you've maybe in your 60s or your 70s, then you've lived through a lot, you know, a lot of different things that have happened to black people in this country that are just not right. I mean, black people all over the world, you know, and I feel that sometimes, you know, those things got to be talked about. You know, we do, you know, talk about these different things on, you know, TV, through the news media, but, you know, sometimes just the average regular person just got to speak up. You know, I gotta speak up. I gotta speak on different subjects. And you know, what I've noticed over the year, and this is not over the year, excuse me, but over the time that I've lived in America, and this is a recurring pattern, that every once in a while our enslavers and colonizers will let us know how they really feel about us, how they really feel about African Americans and just black people in general, that they don't really like us. They don't feel anything about us, feel anything for us, you know. The most recent one is, you know, what happened at the Capitol a week ago. And it's exactly 7 days. And I actually made a video about this very topic, and I'm going to link it up here. You know, it's going to be either up here or there. Yeah, so, you know, I talked about it, and who were the people that actually rushed the Capitol? It was a bunch of white people, right? And what if that was a bunch of black people? I mean, it wouldn't have the same result. I mean, we all know that. I mean, even the incoming president, Joseph Biden, he actually said that somewhere, that, you know, America has, how do I even put this? Racism is embedded in the roots of America. It's what built America. So whenever you speak out against racism, it's almost like you're speaking out against America. That's how they've made it seem, right? So racism is equal to America, is basically what they're saying, that this country has to be racist in order for it to exist. In order for America to be America, it has to be racist. It has to, they have to be in power, and others have to be underneath them, right? That's basically, it's kind of coded that, but that's basically what they're saying, okay? Because they know that the demographics of this country is changing, right? It's changing, and that's why they feel hurt so much. I mean, a lot of people are hurting in this country right now. A lot of people, not just, you know, the quote unquote white person, you know, that might have lost their job within the last 5 to 10 years through, you know, through whatever happened. You know, maybe their company, somebody that might live in Detroit that works for, you know, in manufacturing, auto manufacturing, that has lost their job and can't find nothing else because of technology, or, you know, their jobs have been shipped to Mexico or to wherever, to China or wherever, and they're feeling the brunt of that. So they got to find somebody to blame. And of course, who they're going to blame but us? Unfortunately, you know, any minority for that matter. They're going to blame any minority because because they got to find somebody to blame, right? I hope I'm making sense. I know I'm kind of just talking off the top of my head. You know, sometimes I feel like this, just speaking on a camera is therapy. You know, we got to let out our emotions. We got to be able to talk, you know, to talk to somebody, because it's not good to always keep things in, because then it's stressful. It's really stressful. So here's what I want to say to Black America. I mean, I'm African. You know, that's what I consider myself first. I don't consider myself just Ghanaian American. I'm an American citizen, you know, because I've lived here for so long. I might as well, you know, I'm an American citizen. But I'm not only Ghanaian, but I'm African first, because I believe that all of Africa should unite. That's why I love Bob Marley so much, because just listening to his music, man, you understand so much about Africa on just a deep, personal, emotional level. But at some point, we got to come together. We got to come together as Africans. And, you know, like I said, I'm African first. I'm Ghanaian citizen, but, you know, because that's where I'm from. But I'm African first. And I believe that all of Africa should come together. And when I say all of Africa, I don't mean just continental Africa, but I mean Black people all over the world. We got to find a way to come together, put away our differences, because we are so strong. I mean, you just don't know. So here's the thing that I say to Black Americans. I mean, I feel like I know my brothers and sisters that live in this country. Like, I understand them. Like, you know, I don't want to sound arrogant and say I understand them more than most Africans will, because that's kind of an arrogant thing to say. But I understand what Black people go through in this country. And, you know, I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this video, but I'm just going to talk. I understand how Black people feel in this country, you know, just going through everything that their ancestors, my ancestors, have been through. You know, and I'll call them my ancestors as well, because, you know, when they were stolen from Africa, you know, some of them came from our country, Ghana. And you never know, you know, if you're watching this right now, one of your ancestors, we might have the same bloodline, because one of your ancestors might have been a brother or a cousin or a son of one of my ancestors. So you just never know. But Africa is at the point where they're going to need a diaspora. Yes, they're going to need whatever you've learned, everything that you've learned in America. You can apply somewhere in Africa, you know. And I'm not saying that we should make Africa another America, but you can use all the skills and abilities and everything that you've learned here, being educated in American school, American university. I mean, America has the best education. You know, we can argue about that. You know, public school education is not all that great. But as far as a college and university, if you went to a college like Harvard or even a Hampton or Howard University, Morehouse, Yale, what have you, that's some of the best education in the world. And you've learned a lot of different things, a lot of different skills. Working in corporate America, I mean, you've worked at Fortune 500 companies, you know, you worked in city governments, state governments, what have you. There's so many different things that you can apply to Africa, to any place in Africa, because Africa is going to need us. That's the only way that we can actually move forward. I mean, there are going to be some people that will say, you know, because of their experiences, Africa is always going to be the same. But I'm an eternal optimist. I'm the type of person that I see that we can be great, you know. Forgive me for being naive, you know, but anything that has ever been created in this world that's great, that we're all benefiting from, that creator had to be a little bit of naive. They had to have a little bit of naivety in them. They had to. I mean, just think about it. I mean, I'm just going to use something like the airplane. I mean, just think about it. 100 years ago, somebody had told you that there's going to be a metal cylinder that people are going to sit in. You know, this is way before they even thought about their airplane, but there's going to be a metal cylinder that people are going to sit in seats, and you're going to be able to fly from one continent to the next. They probably thought you would have been high or crazy. You believe in a mental asylum, but it happened. So we have a lot of obstacles facing us as Africans, as a people. But I believe that obstacles are illusions. Okay, obstacles are illusions, and we can find a way through those obstacles. We just got to come together. We just, you know, that's what's stopping us, y'all. That is what is stopping us, is the fact that we're not united. And that's the trick of the enslaver and the colonizer, is that they separated us. They separated us, and we fell for it. So if we can come together and set aside our differences, put together and collaborate, and each one of y'all is skilled with something, has learned something. And even before you learned all the skills through university, I mean, you're blessed with talent, skills, and abilities by the Almighty that you can use to benefit our great continent. So what I'm going to say to you is, you know, you might not ever have considered Africa as a place that you might want to visit one day, or if you're watching this video, you probably might have, but just take a leap. Okay, just take a leap and find out where you want to go to. There's so many different countries in Africa. I mean, I'm from Ghana, so I would love for you to visit Ghana, but start looking into Africa as a place that you want to invest in. You know, first of all, just visit. Get a passport first. If you don't have a passport, that's the first step. Get a passport, and then do some research. Do some research on where you'd like to go. Come to Ghana if that's a place that you think is the gateway. It's the gateway to Africa, I say. It's the gateway. And just have an open heart and an open mind. It's different from America, but it's also similar to America, is that we have the same different type of things. I mean, everything that you can find in America, you'll be able to find in Ghana. So listen, guys, I hope I didn't talk too long, but I just wanted to get on here because I wanted to get that off my spirit. These people, the powers that be in America, I don't believe they're ever gonna let us be equal. I mean, it's a possibility that it could happen at some point in this country, but history tells you different. You know, they're just gonna kick the can down the road. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this for y'all. We're gonna give y'all this money. We're gonna sign this law. You know, like the civil rights law. But the civil rights law is strategically being amended as time goes by. They'll find different ways to amend it. That's politics. All right. So listen, I'm out. I just wanted to get on here and share my heart, share something that was on my heart. Look at Africa as an option, because you don't want your children and your descendants going through the same mental anguish that we all have been through for most of our lives. We don't mean a lot to them. All right. So again, this is King Anan. I just wanted to get on here and vent a little bit. I'm gonna get off this soapbox now, and I'll catch you on the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment below if you have any comments. Let me know what you feel about this, about this video. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Make sure you click the notification bell for any future videos that I upload, so you can get notified. Oh, and before I go, kings and queens, my goal for this month, well, if you're watching this video right now, it's probably the middle of January, or it could be later, but my goal this month is to get to 250 subscribers. 250 subscribers. So please, 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 if you're enjoying this content, if you think this content is thought-provoking, please go ahead and share it with a friend, a family member, a loved one. Please, sharing is caring. Help me out. Please help me out. Get to 250 subscribers. I know we can do it. I know we can do this. We've got this as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work, guys. So please, please, please share this video with at least 2 or even 3 people, all right? And help me reach my goal. You're awesome. Thank you.